Hey guys, it's Low Wind here. Today we're gonna be making a double-decker toasted sandwich. For that you're gonna need some cheese, an onion, super thick white bread, and some ham. I got spicy ham off the bone. Any of these really don't have to have exactly. You can have any kind of bread, cheese, onion, or any kind you want, but this is just what I'm going to be making. You're going to also need a toaster, a knife. This may not be the right knife, but this is the knife I'm going to be using. I may not do the correct practice for doing it, but you can do that yourself. I don't give a shit. And a toasted sandwich maker. That's all we're gonna need, and we'll get into the making of it. All right, so now we got the onion. I wouldn't say I'm an expert at doing all this, but you know, I'm just trying to show you how I make my toasted sandwiches. So basically, you want to remove the skin, obviously. Okay, the skin is probably the most annoying part to get rid of. The most annoying part, really. Yes, the most annoying part to get rid of because the only part there is to get rid of. But it's just the most annoying part because it's fucking annoying. If you can hear fucking someone is fucking using their fucking leaf blower or some shit. You hear that? Well, that's fucked. That's pissing me off. Sorry about that. Can't choose when you film. Well, I can, but this happens to be right now when I'm filming that fucking my neighbor's blowing the fucking, blowing the fucking, what do you call it? Blowing the fucking leaf blower. So I'm gonna chop off about half of this, I think. I'm only gonna make one. Usually sometimes I make two if I'm really hungry. But we're gonna chop it in half, and we're gonna chop it in half again, and then again. Chop this. We can leave that to one side for now, just in case we don't need more, because we don't need some. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop it in half again, and again, and over here again. See over here, we're gonna chop it in half again, and again. Over here, we're gonna chop it in half again, and then over here, we're gonna make sure we chop this one in half. And this in half, and this in half. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut them very fine into small cubes, lengthways now. That was a shit one. Make that even smaller. Just want to make it as small as possible, basically. Really tiny. This does take some practice, I would say, but if you just watch what I'm doing, you'll sort of get the hang of it. But you want to just, you could use a food press just to do this, but it's not as good as you chopping it up yourself. Oh fuck man! If you see my eyes getting a little teary, which you don't see because you can't see the camera, you can't see me, but I'm getting a little teary from fucking chopping up this fucking onion. Fucking hell! Oh fuck me! I'm just now being nitpicking a little bit, so I've chopped up, make them even smaller. A real chef would do this a lot more efficiently than I'm doing. I'm just shit. I'm not actually a chef, so don't go thinking I'm professional. I'm just a kid, remember? Well, I'm not a kid. I'm an adult, but I'm just newly an adult, so basically. So I don't have everything worked out. Alright. Keep chopping this up. You can do this probably a lot more efficiently. I've done it a lot more efficiently in the past, but I don't know why. I'm not doing the best right now. But basically, yeah. Basically, you just gotta keep chopping up into small little bits. Probably even smaller than what I've got here, but we're gonna do that in a second. And make it even smaller. For now, we're just chopping it up to, you know, oh god, sorry. We're just chopping it up to what do you call it, you know, small chunks. Alright, let's see, this bit of, let's chop that up. And we'll chop this up small. Now this we'll chop up small. Okay, now that we've, hold up, hold the phone, hold that phone you got on. Wait, okay now, no wait, shit, not yet, I'm jumping the gun a bit, I've gotta make sure it's all chopped up nice and fine. We'll move this, move the other onion to the side. Alright, now we've got it chopped up nice and fine, we want to chop it even finer, so we're just gonna get a bunch and just sort of come along here and crush it up. Bring it all back into a pile and crush it up. Just give it a good old crush, you know? Bring it the other way. Bring it back around. And then crush it. We may have to make two. Yeah. Alright, now that we've that's probably good enough. We could probably do even better, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. Now that we've chopped up our onion, we're gonna put that onto a plate. So just give me a sec. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna get the flow of what I'm doing. So now I'm gonna get the onion onto the bread. Just got one bit of bread here. I think well, one bit of bread that we're gonna put it on. This isn't gonna be the best, but we're gonna spread it out evenly. Keep it nice and even. Okay. Okay, so spill a little bit on the side. We're just gonna pick that up and put it back on top of the bread. Alright, I'm going to spread it out nice and evenly. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to, I'm going to cut again, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with another bit. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to take a bit of bread. We're not going to take an end, because that won't work. What we're doing is in the middle of it now. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in here, and I'm going to put it in for about 3 minutes. But you can put it in for however long you want, and however long you want, how much toasty you want it. We got to turn it on first. But I'm gonna put it in for 3 minutes and just get that crispy and nice and toasted. And yeah, we're gonna leave that to one side while we do the rest of the cooking, rest of the preparing basically. Same with the toasted sandwich maker. We're gonna turn that on, switch that on. And see, it should have. Turn it around. Same with the toasted sandwich maker. We're going to turn that on, and then the red light's going to come up. It's going to cycle in and out between red and green. We're just not going to worry about that for now. We're just going to let it warm up. Right, so now I've got another knife. You can have the same knife. If you use the vegetables first, you can use the same knife. But now what we're going to do is we're going to also chop up this into also smaller bits as well. Dice it up into small cubes like we did before. I'm going to try to do it a bit more efficiently this time. And then we'll come back around, line it all back up, and then go back in for a swipe, and then just break it all up in little cubes. So I'm going to go, so make it as small as possible, so I'm going to try to do that now. You don't want it too small, but you sort of, but yes, smaller is better, but you don't want it too small. It's all basically all your preferences basically, but I'm just doing it the way I like it, and you can do it however you want. Now, this isn't probably how this really was, but we're just gonna get it as much as possible so that when we come in for a swipe, okay, that's not quite right. Come in for a swipe like here. It doesn't have to be even or anything like that, but you just want to do it as efficiently as possible and then cut up into small cubes. Alright. Then we got that there. We probably want a little bit more, so we'll use this. So this was probably a bit too much, so let's just chop off like half of that. And now we'll go back around for swipes, or cuts as they're called, but I'm just calling them swipes because it's just what I feel like calling them. Then I'd come back around, bring it back together, get it all back together. I'm gonna bring it back, bring it around another direction for you, the camera, and then swipe for those cuts. And I didn't get it quite right for all of them. I didn't cut it perfectly. Okay, so now we got ham. What we're gonna do is we're gonna now sprinkle that ham onto the bread with the onion. You could do what I did last time with the onion, but we'll just sprinkle it on for this. For this guy here. This isn't probably the most efficient way, but it's just the way I'm doing it right now. It's just because I've got the onion already on there, so I want to make it so I spread it out evenly and everything. Alright, and this is probably too much toppings, but I just want to show you the full effect. Now that we've done that, we can move this ham, put it on a plate, get that all on there. Our bread, I've burnt it a bit, but so probably 3 minutes might be not quite the right time, but you can change it to make it more. But I like things burnt, so I think it's cooked well done. But maybe it should be about 2 to 3 minutes, or maybe just the way I was cooking it, the way where I was trying to get it right for filming, and when I was turning shit off and on. But this is right. I'll still eat it. We're gonna put that. Gonna put that on the plate here. Now what we're gonna do is put the finishing touch. Is the cheese. Get the cheese. We're gonna take the wrapping off, obviously. So you could have sprinkled cheese on this, or any kind of cheese you want, any way you want it, like any way you can do it. But this is just how I'm doing it. So I'm gonna place that cheese somewhere around the middle. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put another layer on here. Put that there. Now here's the fun part. We can now put whatever we want in here, in this part, because it's gonna go on top like that. So I'm just gonna put in some ham and cheese. So we're just gonna start from the beginning again. We're just gonna put in a little bit of cheese, because we've got quite a lot of toppings. So I'm gonna put in a little bit of cheese and a little, or not cheese, a little bit of ham. Because I don't want to get too full. I'm not that hungry. I've had a good breakfast of liquids. Yes, I don't eat food in the morning. I drink liquid. I drink up and go. I drink liquids. So who the fuck wants to eat in the morning? I've got shit to do. I don't have time to sit around waiting for myself to eat food. Alright, now we've chopped up that for the ham, I'm gonna put that ham in there. You can put in a lot more ham if you want, but I'm just putting in a little bit. And then we're gonna put on some cheese again. Put that cheese on, and then now I'm gonna put the finishing touch, which is a just put stuff back in. Put ingredients back in. You can probably put some onion in this, some onion that's overflowed into this one as well. But we don't want a lot because we've already put quite a lot. We put way too much on the bottom. If anything, we could probably spread it out a bit more and put more from the bottom onto the top. But I'm just worrying about the bottom more rather than the top because I don't want too saturated. You can have it all filled up if you want. It's up to you. So now we've got basically the layout of the sandwich. Now we're gonna make it into a toasted part. So what we're gonna do now. Okay, that's hot. See, it's got a green light on it. That doesn't mean jack shit right now. We've got nothing in there. So we're gonna open this up. Now we want to put this sort of in the middle because I only got one piece. If you had two pieces, you would put it on the other side. I want to press it down as hard as we can, but not too hard. And see how it's not quite even. We're gonna bring it more to the bring it more inside of it, and then bring it, press down, bring it, maybe turn it around, press down, get it nice and all even, and then we're gonna keep pressing down. So now we're gonna wait for that to cook. You can keep looking at it and checking when it's cooked. Just however you want it, but I'm gonna show you how I want it. So I'm just gonna wait for that to cook. I'm gonna cut to that. I've turned it off now because this it's got brown on the outsides. That means it's basically cooked. But you can cook it for a little bit longer if you want, but this is probably about cooked now. So it's hot. So I'm gonna get a knife. You could use it. You're supposed to use a fish slice, but I like to use a knife because it just saves. We're gonna pop that onto a plate like here. Probably clean out the plate a bit and probably clean up around you. But I was doing that while I was cooking. But that's basically it, though. That is a double-decker toasted sandwich. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be looking forward to seeing anyone making these. Alright, thank you. Goodbye.